How was your performance just yesterday? Hey, it's Yolanda at DryerBuzz, and of course you know that means 27 Answers, and you should be right now at 27answers.com. I'm going to jump right into this. How was your performance just yesterday, 24 hours ago, 24 hours from the very moment you press play? Do me a favor, like right now, press pause, open up another window, grab another device, go to your desktop, laptop, whatever you need to do, and just look at your performance from yesterday. How many follows, how many likes, how many people just looked, how many people passed through, how many times did you hear your Cash App, your PayPal, how many notifications did you get, how many inquiries, how many leads, how many times were you tagged, how many inboxes, how many emails. We still read emails. I glance at mine a time or two looking for opportunities, but mostly I have it so filtered that I don't have to look at everything. I know where professionally the association is and where professionally the money comes from, because it's all about your performance literally like just yesterday within 24 hours. Now, surely you want to look back yesterday, last week, last month, last year, okay? But I just need you to get in the habit of just realizing how you performed just yesterday. Now, if it was up, if it was down, then you can compare it to yesterday, last year. Yes, because really, we function in seasons. So when we talk about in this 3-part series of product, price, and platform, listen, yesterday, last year, we didn't have a particular platform that I'm loading this. In fact, where you press play today, I might not have had access to where you're listening today. I may not have had access to that place yesterday. Depends on if I shared it somewhere, a new place, your friend shared it, you shared it, maybe you're trying to track it down, maybe you heard about 27 Answers. Yeah. So I need to know the performance on yesterday. Do I need to double my prices today? I just watched a video and I saw where somebody who sells what I sell is getting ready to have a sale. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why are they waiting? They're having a sale in a week? Okay, that's competition. Not actually competition, because we couldn't necessarily collaborate if they were open to it. But I'm like, whoa, am I missing something? Let me look at the calendar. Where are we? And because of what the next month is going to bring, I need to know how I performed just yesterday. Do I keep with that trend? How long is that trend going to last? Because, I'm seeing where somebody's slashing their prices and I'm thinking about doubling mine. I'm like, wait a minute. Because, and it doesn't mean that just because they're slashing their prices, I need to slash my price, because I know that I might have a different value on it. My package might include something. See, we talk about comps all the time. What's comparable to what you offer? Yeah, that might be a trend for a particular price, but you notice, how in the food thing, you go to grab a box of cereal and like, wait a minute, that's kind of light, right? The price is the same. They didn't change the price. They changed the content of the box, the size of the box. My favorite candy, this box of candy that I love and I splurge on, used to have 6. I go to pick it up, same box. I open it up and I'm like, whoa, instead of 6, there's 5. And all they did was change the configuration of the container on the inside. And I'm like, well, Dad, why cheat me out of 1? But then I'm realizing, well, hey, I might buy 4 boxes in a particular time span. I don't want to, what did they say? I plead the fifth, as I may incriminate myself. I might buy 4 boxes in a particular time span. And I'm like, well, if I buy 4 boxes and they're cheating me of 1 piece of candy, that next box is just me giving them my money. They're not giving me anything, right? So actually, in essence, I'm buying 4 boxes, and instead of getting 4 boxes what I used to pay, I'm now having to buy 5 boxes to get the same amount, So you got to know how you performed just 24 hours ago, halfway through this. How did I perform just 24 hours? How did I know to come in and talk about pricing, products and platforms at this time, because I know the season is changing. I know where we are on the calendar, and I know where we're going as we move closer into hyper consumer mode. My mind is on the thought process that households are going to spend $400 to $800 per month based on what I sell, based on my customers and what they sell, based on what you sell. Once I show you how to create buzz, we got to be ready for that. So when I say, how did you perform yesterday? How did you perform yesterday, 24 hours ago? How did you perform 365 days ago, yesterday, last year? What's the trend for today, yesterday, today, and tomorrow? That's how you know. People always ask me, well, how do I know, what to sell? How do I know at what price? How do I know what platform? Some of these platforms we didn't have 365 days ago. Some of these platforms, like I said, again, where you press play today, we might not have had access to last week. So you've got to make some time during your day to see how you perform. Did I forget to tell you to come back and press play? Okay, so when you get ready to listen to my podcast, make sure that you have either some pen and paper, another device, because I will always give you a little bit of homework. How did you perform 24 hours ago? I put a poll on my Twitter, and I ended it in 24 hours. So I need to go back because I asked the question. Where are you searching? Are you searching on still using search engines, or are you searching on social media? And of course, what did somebody say? I never thought about using social media. We're searching social media each and every day. Facebook is one of the platforms that will tell you how you performed 24 hours ago. I mean, how you performed 365 days ago. One of the first things I do when I get to my Facebook, as we all do in the morning, I look at some of the things that I talked about last year. Especially as a blogger, I look at what events I went to. And I'll see events. I was like, oh, I need to see that event happening this year? Because some events are not happening. Some are. Okay, well, how did that coverage? And people are saying, hey, you're coming to our event this year? Let me see how it performed last year. And some people, when I say, hey, I want to come to your event this year. And what do they say? Well, let me see how your coverage performed last year. I know we're talking about product, price, and platforms, but it's all about your performance. And they say you're only as good as your last performance. So how did you perform yesterday, last year? And I'm only saying yesterday because you might not have listened to the other parts of this series. Okay, I think this is a part 2 in the 3-part series of product, pricing, and platform. So when I get ready to work on my pricing, and that's something I am still trying to get this really sweet spot price, and coming into our planning of this season, $99. Because you know me, I love 9s, I love 27, it's 27 answers. And I'm like, you know what? Because we had a price point, and I'm going to share this with you guys, and we're going to get out of here. I had a price point of $127. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I like that. And then I thought about the 99. I was like, well, 99 is such a trend. Stop arguing marketing. Yolanda, take your own advice. Stop arguing marketing. Come up with that consulting deal or that package, graphics package or asset package or branding session at $99. If that's the trend, go with the trend. If it's a trend, it's because of how it's performing. And I'm like, okay, let me just stop arguing marketing, stop arguing pricing, and drop something for $99 because I love my 9s. And 9 plus 9 is 18, and that's still a 9. Okay, numerology, get out of my way. Let me get out of your way so you can go on and plan a great day. But like I said, how did you perform just yesterday? I had a great day of performance yesterday. And then tomorrow, we're kicking off the lunch of DryerBuzz at Blue Rose. It's going to be an amazing lunch and learn. We're creating this amazing opportunity. I'm in full producer mode, creating a wonderful opportunity, bringing back the live stream. But this time, we get to create it in front of a live dining audience, okay? If you're not following hashtag DryerBuzz at Blue Rose, Get on it. And then, of course, you want more answers, just use that hashtag 27answers.